All the present guests sang happy birthday to Ji-won and were surprised to witness Min-han's unexpected proposal. Min-han expressed his desire to make the event memorable for Ji-won. When asked about his plan, he remembers how Ji-hyuk helped him. Later, Ji-won was approached by Soo-min while she was gazing at the lake. Soo-min congratulated Ji-won and asked for forgiveness. However, Ji-won found it difficult to understand Soo-min's intentions, recalling the past incidents when Soo-min had wronged her. As Ji-won started to leave, Soo-min called out to her and intentionally fell into the water. Observing the situation closely, Ji-hyuk rushed to the lake when he realized what was happening. Ji-won jumped into the water to save Soo-min. Initially, Soo-min pretended to be unconscious in the water, but as Ji-won grabbed her, she opened her eyes and firmly held onto Ji-won's hands with a satisfied grin on her face. Fortunately, both of them managed to survive the unexpected incident. Ju-ran remarked that Soo-min should be grateful to Ji-won for saving her. While Ji-won was warming up with the hot chocolate provided by Ji-hyuk, Ji-hyuk suggested wrapping up the party, even though it was only 11 in the evening. Min-han headed to his room, only to be shocked to find Soo-min leisurely waiting on the bed. Soo-min expressed happiness that Ji-won jumped into the water to save her. Now, she wanted Min-han to make her happy, despite him having just proposed to Ji-won, and Ji-won's room being next door. Meanwhile, Ji-hyuk approached Ji-won, who was still in the living room. Ji-won recounted the incident to Ji-hyuk, explaining how Soo-min had jumped into the water, and when she tried to save her, Soo-min grabbed her hand and pulled her deeper while smiling at her. Sensing someone is about to come, they tried to hide, and it turned out to be Hyun. Then, Ji-hyuk wanted to show something to Ji-won, so they rode a yacht. Ji-hyuk comforted Ji-won, assuring her that nobody knows how the future will unfold, but they were already aware of it, and she shouldn't fear anything. Ji-hyuk wished Ji-won a happy birthday, and she thanked him for the proposal, recognizing that Ji-hyuk had prepared it for her. Back at the office, Ji-won proudly showed off her engagement ring, with Ji-hyuk watching. In the elevator, they both got squeezed at the back due to oncoming employees. Ji-won invited Ji-hyuk to watch as she plans to milk off from Min-han, but unfortunately, Ji-hyuk had to fly to Japan. While teasing each other, Soo-min and Min-han got startled when Ju-ran appeared. Next, Hyun and Ji-won appeared and discussed how the family dinner would unfold. Considering Min-han's earlier grand proposal, Ji-won received an unexpected guest at her apartment door, Soo-min, who brought a birthday gift. It turned out to be the shoes Ji-won had previously been asked to buy for Soo-min's birthday. Soo-min also had another surprise, a cooking class gift, where Min-han's mother would be participating. Ji-won noticed the change in Soo-min's behavior and understood that she was trying to adapt to the new dynamics. At the cooking class, Ji-won immediately displayed her less than friendly attitude to Min-han's mother, while Soo-min attempted to impress Jang-uk. Meanwhile, Ju-ran, who had to work on Sunday, her daughter called her in distress, and she couldn't find her husband. She hopped into a taxi, but the heavy traffic delayed her. Suk-jun came to her rescue on a motorbike, and she asked for his help, which he provided. Back at home, while talking to her daughter, Ju-ran experienced stomach ache, suggesting that she might be a key contributor to Ji-won's change of fate. At the cooking class, Ji-won continued to display unpleasant behavior towards Jang-ok, while Soo-min earned Jang-uk's approval. Both Jang-uk and Soo-min were shocked by Ji-won's impressive cooking skills. As she prepared the food, while buying drinks, Min-han suddenly appeared, indicating that Ji-won had called him to join. Soo-min was caught off guard and wanted to leave. Ji-won and Min-han then went shopping for Ji-won in preparation for the family dinner. Aware of Min-han's pride, Ji-won splurged on buying luxury items to show off. During their shopping, Yoon-ho called, and Min-han noticed. He answered the phone and informed Yoon-ho that they were getting married and wanted to have a family dinner, suggesting doing it at Yoon-ho's restaurant and asking for a discount. As it turns out, Ji-won's past bullies were with Yoon-ho, and they sought his help to contact Ji-won and apologize for their past actions. Influenced by Soo-min's doings, Yoon-ho informed them that Min-han answered the call and they would be getting married soon. Ji-won called Yoon-ho back to apologize and asked him not to mind Min-han's words. Yoon-ho reassured Ji-won, saying it was okay, and that he would prepare everything for her as a present. After returning from Japan to meet Yu-ra, Ji-hyuk visited his grandfather in the hospital. His grandfather praised Yu-ra, comparing her to Ji-won, who was in a relationship. It turned out that Ji-hyuk's activities for Ji-won were known by his grandfather. However, Ji-yuk acknowledged that his time was not as long compared to his grandfather's, and he comforted his grandfather, who seemed bothered by his actions. At Ji-won's place, Ji-yuk sat in his car when Ji-won appeared and knocked on his window. Ji-yuk tossed the necklace he had bought for Ji-won from the airplane. He confessed to Ji-won that he missed her, which prompted Ji-won to ask him what was wrong. Ji-yuk told Ji-won that he didn't know what he wanted because he was born to lead the company. Ji-won comforted him, explaining that the process of making Min-han marry Soo-min was what she was doing now, followed by things she loved to do and meeting friends she liked, including him. Meanwhile, Min-han's parents is preparing to go to the family dinner with Ji-won. Min-han asked his mother about his own house now that he was about to get married. Soo-min calls Min-han to delay him on the important day. Yoon-ho, preparing at the restaurant, appears sad. Min-han arrives, no one is there, and he urgently calls Ji-won. His parents arrive, shocked to see Ji-won in a gothic style. Ji-won remembers Jang-uk from the cooking class. During the meal, Jang-uk criticizes Ji-won's lack of discipline, but Ji-won defends herself, citing her father's guidance, and mentions her mother, who left them and had an affair. Meanwhile, Ji-yuk is seen with Suk-jun, writing a will to entrust his cat if something happens. At the restaurant, Ji-won brags about the gifts Min-han bought for her, while Jang-uk watches disapprovingly. Jang-uk lectures Ji-won on being a good wife, and Ji-won agrees to everything except putting her career last. She tells them how could she have time to work after all the things Jang-uk tells her to do as a good wife. Ji-won creates a scene when Jang-uk mentions her late father. She calls off the wedding, leaving everyone shocked. Min-han follows Ji-won, asking what's wrong. She breaks up with him, expressing her desire not to see him again. When she tries to leave, Min-han grabs her hand, but remembering Ji-yuk's judo lessons, Ji-won skillfully slams him to the ground, leaving Yoon-ho and Min-han's parents bewildered.